Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope we're doing great today. Happy Thursday. We got 9 matchups on this MLB slate today, so be sure to like and subscribe. Check out all my betting links in the description below to get in on the action. Go ahead, turn on those notification bells. And yeah, we'll hop in it here. Starting with the Los Angeles Angels versus the Tampa Bay Rays. Rays opening up as home favorites at minus 260. The Angels plus 220 with the over-under at 7.5. Angels coming into this matchup 69-83. The Rays 93-60. Pitching for the Angels is Griffin Canning with an ERA of 4.42. Pitching for the Rays is Zach Eflin with an ERA of 3.44. Canning, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 7 strikeouts. Eflin, his last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 1 run, had 8 strikeouts. The Angels beating the Rays yesterday 8-3. A big underdog win for the Angels yesterday. You know, they are just 1-5 on the road against Tampa. That's the first road win against Tampa in a long time here. Canning coming off a 4-3 run game. Hasn't been that great on the mound here, and I like the Rays to bounce back, and I'll take Tampa Bay at home. Next matchup, we got the Milwaukee Brewers versus the St. Louis Cardinals. Cardinals opening up as home favorites at minus 110. The Brewers plus 100 with the over-under at 8.5. Brewers coming into this matchup 86-66. The Cardinals 67-85. Pitching for the Brewers is Wade Miley with an ERA of 3.38. Pitching for the Cardinals is Miles Mikolas with an ERA of 4.84. Miley, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 3 strikeouts. Mikolas, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 5 runs, had 2 strikeouts. The Brewers back-to-back wins against the Cardinals here. They've looked very good in the series so far, despite losing that first game. And yeah, I like the way they're playing, especially the last 2 games. They've hit well. Mikolas back-to-back 5-run games. I think you're getting Brewers at a value today of being an underdog, and I'll take Milwaukee plus 1.5 on the road. Next matchup, we got the Toronto Blue Jays versus the New York Yankees. Yankees opening up as home favorites at minus 130. Toronto plus 115 with the over-under at 7. Toronto coming into this matchup 85-67. The Yankees 76-76. Pitching for Toronto is Jose Barrios with an ERA of 3.49. Pitching for the Yankees is Garrett Cole with an ERA of 2.81. Barrios, his last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 8 strikeouts. Cole, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 4 strikeouts. Toronto on a 5-game winning streak here. Back-to-back wins against the Yankees here. They've looked very good in this series. 4-1 on the road against the Yankees. You're looking at a pretty even pitching matchup. Both pitchers giving up about 2 runs a game here. I think Toronto's a good underdog today, and I'll take Toronto plus 1.5 on the road. Next matchup, we got the Atlanta Braves versus the Washington Nationals. Braves opening up as road favorites at minus 260. Washington plus 230 with the over-under at 9. Braves coming into this matchup 97-55. The Nationals 68-85. Pitching for the Braves is Max Fried with an ERA of 2.64. Pitching for the Nationals is Jake Irvin with an ERA of 4.34. Fried, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 1 run, had 6 strikeouts. Irvin, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 6 strikeouts. The Braves coming off a Phillies loss, a tough Phillies series. You know, the Braves just 1-5 in their last 6 here. They've been struggling a bit. Washington on a 2-game winning streak, but the Braves 17-3 on the road against Washington, 15-5 straight up against Washington. So they've been very dominant against the Nationals here. Fried been very good on the mound, and I think I'm going to roll with the Braves on the road here. Next matchup, we got the Baltimore Orioles versus the Cleveland Guardians. Baltimore opening up as road favorites at minus 180. The Guardians plus 140 with the over-under at 8.5. Baltimore coming into this matchup 95 and 57. The Guardians 72 and 81. Pitching for Baltimore is Grayson Rodriguez with an ERA of 4.53. Pitching for the Guardians is Hunter Gaddis with an ERA of 4.85. Rodriguez, his last start, he pitched 8 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 7 strikeouts. Gaddis, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 3 strikeouts. Baltimore, coming off a Houston loss. Cleveland on a 3-game losing streak, coming off a horrible Royal series. Rodriguez been pretty decent, averaging about 2 runs a game here. And yeah, Guardians just look so bad in that Royal series. I'm gonna roll with Baltimore on the road. Next matchup, we got the New York Mets versus the Philadelphia Phillies. Phillies opening up as home favorites at minus 150. The Mets plus 125 with the over-under at 9. Mets coming into this matchup 71 and 81. The Phillies 83 and 69. Pitching for the Mets is David Peterson with an ERA of 5.22. Pitching for the Phillies is Ranger Suarez with an ERA of 3.80. Peterson, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 10 strikeouts. Suarez, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 1 run, had 5 strikeouts. Mets coming off a Miami win. Phillies coming off a Braves win. The Mets 8-4 on the road against Philadelphia. 13-4 head-to-head against Philly. They've been very good head-to-head there. Peterson been pretty good. Both pitchers giving up about 2-3 runs a game here. And I think I'm going to take a shot with the Mets plus 1.5 on the road. Next matchup, we've got the Pittsburgh Pirates versus the Chicago Cubs. Cubs opening up as home favorites at minus 160. The Pirates plus 130 with the over-under at 8.5. Pirates coming into this matchup 71 and 81. The Cubs 79 and 73. Pitching for the Pirates is Johan Oviedo with an ERA of 4.27. Pitching for the Cubs is Kyle Hendricks with an ERA of 3.91. Oviedo, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 1 run, had 7 strikeouts. Hendricks, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 3 strikeouts. Pirates beating the Cubs yesterday 13-7, despite losing 14-1 the game before. So 2 pretty lopsided matchups there. Both pitchers giving up about 2-3 runs here. It's a tough one because both games were just really flip-flop. I like the Cubs to bounce back here, and I'm going to take a shot with the Cubs at home here. Next matchup, we get the Detroit Tigers versus the Oakland Athletics. Detroit opening up as road favorites at minus 170. Oakland plus 135 with the over-under at 7.5. Detroit coming into this matchup 71 and 81. Oakland 46 and 106. Pitching for the Tigers is Tariq Skubal with an ERA of 3.25. Pitching for Oakland is Luis Medina with an ERA of 5.56. Skubal, his last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 1 run, had 9 strikeouts. Medina, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 5 runs, had 3 strikeouts. Detroit coming off an LA win. Oakland, they are on a 7-game losing streak right now. A bad stretch for Oakland. 0-6 at home. Yeah, Skubal been very good on the mound his last few starts here, and I'm going to take Detroit on the road. Then the last matchup, we got the San Francisco Giants versus the Los Angeles Dodgers. Dodgers opening up as home favorites at minus 170. The Giants plus 140 with the over-under at 9. Giants coming into this matchup 76 and 76. The Dodgers 93 and 58. Pitching for the Giants is Kyle Harrison with an ERA of 5.18. Pitching for the Dodgers is Emmett Shaheen with an ERA of 5.44. Harrison, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 3 strikeouts. Shaheen, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 5 runs, had 4 strikeouts. The Giants, back-to-back losses against Arizona. Dodgers coming off a Detroit loss, ruining their 5-game win streak they were on. But Yeah, the Giants 1-11 on the road. They're a very bad road team here. Yeah, Harrison hasn't been getting on the mound for the Giants, and I think I'm gonna have to roll with the Dodgers at home. That's gonna be it for the video. Good luck with your picks and parlays on Thursday. Hope you guys all cash out, and I'll see you guys Friday. Have a good one.